I mean, we got a couple words that can start this off. We got a couple words that can really start this off. I mean, gambling. I mean, Chauncey Billups. I mean, Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's referees. Like, it's just so many key words that we can use for this segment, man.
It's referees like now.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it not only in the NBA, college football, all over the place. But I guess we could start with Chauncey Billups in the NBA investigation that's been going on.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, Chauncey, that name surprised me.
Yeah,
that name came out of nowhere. Like, I was just like, damn, Chauncey? You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just thinking, like, how do you get yourself into that situation as a person of like that stature, like that lifestyle? Like, because when if just for me, just as a outsider looking, you talking about a champion, NBA champion, Hall of Famer,
MVP,
multi-millionaire. Now you're a head coach in the NBA. Like, you just like, why? Yeah, why is really where I'm at with it.
And I mean, and I don't want to rush through this topic, but it's like I can. Knowing what we know, that has, I mean, I guess we could say factual, or at least what's been reported, right?
Right.
I can see why he would want to be a coach, because now you're a part of the infiltration of, colluding and cooking the books, or whatever word you want to use, to try to get some, to advance yourself in the game that you already kind of took part of. I mean, obviously they said they had the poker stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. They was doing the little poker ring, right. But then it's like, yo, if you a coach, you're the ultimate manager of minutes. You're the ultimate manager of strategy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I know we're going into this game +7 and we just decided to play a little bit we played above our standard, and we can fuck around and win this shit. All right. Hey.
Yeah. Start making some calls and just
directly influence. So
I didn't even think about that part of it. That's crazy.
Yeah. And maybe I missed that part. So besides the poker games, they're saying Chauncey had some other dealings too?
So I heard the poker games was separate.
Yeah, it's two different. I brought the poker up, but they're two separate incidents.
I haven't heard about him doing anything game-wise.
Yeah, me either.
But he is roped in because of the poker. That's why I brought in both. Right, So right now it's just been like the Terry Rozier,
Damon Jones.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah.
That was another one. Bro. And then they were saying how back when, what was it, 2017?
With the J.R. Smith joint?
The 2017-2018 finals, when J.R. Smith
tried to call the timeout.
Yes. So he was on the coaching staff though.
Hey, look, and then after that, J.R. Smith got suspended for throwing soup on him. So what if he found out, like, because you never know, he could have allegedly, but he could have went to him during that timeout, like, hey, we got a timeout.
So you saying, like, basically where there's smoke, there's fire.
And that's exactly where I was going with it. Because remember, Bron was screaming in the huddle, like, yo, how many timeouts do we got? How many timeouts do we got?
Yeah. And you normally, like, certain coaches have certain things they keep track of.
Yeah.
And if Bron is screaming that and you that coach,
nobody responding. Nobody is responding.
And then you can easily just walk up to one person
and as you break the huddle,
hey, we got one, and go back, and nobody know.
Damn.
But you and him, you know what I'm saying? Because that done happened a lot of times in some high school and college shit.
Yeah,
I was playing. So
man. Again, why? Like, I guess like the offer is crazy.
I mean,
offer from just whoever's influencing him to influence the game that way.
So,
like, what would
I would say this as an assistant coach, he probably don't make that much bread. Like, he makes a lot of
can't
money,
be nothing more than a meal. I'd probably say like upper maybe 750.
Okay. Okay, so that's one part. But then you dealing with the mafia too.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, how did you did you get into it and then got caught up in some shit, and now this is retribution? Like, you trying to work your way out of whatever you got caught up into?
And that's what I was thinking, because that's really how it starts. It probably started innocent. Mm-hmm. It probably started on some just the knowledge that you had.
Yeah.
Not so much the collusion of working with other people, but just through networking and like, hey, you fly with the other assistants on the team that you're playing.
Right.
You probably text them around 3:30, like, yo, what's up? Mm-hmm. And then he probably gave you the stat sheet. You know what I mean? But then you probably took a play out of that one, like, okay, this one seems low threat. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, when you're doing stuff like that, I would think that you're calculated in the beginning.
You would think so.
But you know, and we can argue that a little bit down the line, but it's like you would think that you're calculated with moves like that.
Yeah.
But to what y'all were saying about when you start getting in with them loan sharks and them bookies, you have no control. You're just a pawn at this point.
Yeah.
You're just a piece on the board, and you have to go with that.
Yeah.
And it probably started by way of you know, just getting so far deep in the hole where it's like, all right, okay, you can't give me the 300,000. Okay, well, look,
but you can do this for me. And then they come off easy, like, you know, just give me this little piece of information real quick.
And it's up to the loan shark to determine what $300,000 worth of cooking bets is.
Exactly.
You like, damn, I just gave you a gold mine.
So look,
am I good? No, we're just getting started.
Exactly. You might do it one time, think you good. And
how do you get out of that web,
Leia?
How do you get out of that? Yeah.
So they like, look, I'm gonna because there was one guy, I didn't get his name, but he was a guy kind of talking from the lens of a loan shark or like, you know, a bookie, and he was like, look, I have no problem giving the money up because I got so many pieces on the board that when you add all that stuff up, he's like, I don't even have to place a bet. I just need you to go do this for me so everybody else can eat.
Right.
Sheesh.
And you already know what comes with if you don't deliver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You might get a strike, you might not.
That's the scary part.
Fuck around, get your fingers broken or some shit. Like, man. Especially dealing with
the light side.
When they said mafia, I was like, ugh, this is serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
how y'all feel about let's go back to the poker real quick. How y'all feel about the Blu-ray glasses?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Hey, that shit is crazy,
bro.
Like, that's cheating on a. I didn't even
know they made that.
That was TV shit to me. Like, I didn't think that shit exists
that was
outside
like
of movies.
Some Mission Impossible,
Ocean 7.
But they weren't even doing that. I can't even think of a movie where they just did that. Maybe the car dealer probably plucked his nose or something. Maybe did a signal, but to just have something where you could see through the cards.
Jumps, man,
crazy, bro.
And then
they said they had something under their tables.
Yeah,
they covered it from all the angles.
Yeah, they was cooking.
That was a real operation, like
from scratch. They was cooking that motherfucking biscuit from scratch, boy.
Yeah.
So I mean, you had no chance. Like, those people that was at the table, like, they might have let you win a couple just to get you be like, oh shit, I got something going. Let me keep going. And then when they get you to a certain part. Now I got you. You know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of messed up too, because you don't even kind of think about it, because wearing shades at a table is normal.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a poker face. You know what I mean? So it's like,
so you ain't even thinking twice about it. Yeah, bro, that shit is wicked. And then I think the biggest thing about this is like, we don't know how we was talking about the referee shit earlier. We don't even know how deep or far this goes. Like, these are the first little wave of people that they didn't, presented or whatever the case is. But like, they've been investigating this for a couple years now.
Yeah.
So like,
which is why they made this big of a hit,
because you don't know who they approached 2-3 years ago, and they folded on immediate impact. Like, hey, listen, I know such and such. Bring me a soda and some chicken. I'll write a book in this bitch.
A breast.
Yeah. A
breast.
Fingers. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They got the buffet.
They like, damn, all we just said is, nigga, do you like playing blackjack?
Hey man, go ahead, throw an extra Cajun fry on that motherfucker. Yeah. We didn't think it was gonna be this easy.
Hey, we got one.
We really bought enough food for the whole night, but I mean, we gonna get him up out of here. So.
Get this nigga a uniform, nigga.
Man. Oh my God, that's the informant shit. But that's a whole separate topic, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But man, that shit is crazy. So with that though, not getting into the informant bag, but Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
Do we think he gave it up the way he did, or you think he's just playing into the narrative?
Is trolling.
I think he's playing into it.
Yeah, I think Gil is trolling, and rightfully so. I would too.
Yeah. I mean, one person that I haven't heard nobody say about giving it up is Jonte Porter. Like, and I know he still got sentenced and all that, but that's not to say that he still didn't say something.
That's true.
But you think, guys, and this is me asking because I don't know, but like, because I remember reference to like his contract, it wasn't much. So like, I guess what I'm saying is access, right? Access to people, access to certain knowings. You think he had enough access to gain that info?
I think so.
I think so
Easily. especially if you rolling around with your brother. He really popping in the league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what little shindigs they going to on the side and who you brushing shoulders with. Just being that +1. You know what I mean? Like
you got to think too. Like I mean to cut you off, but like all these players, bro, like they're around each other from like middle school, high school. Like they're together for the most part throughout their lives.
And you know what I didn't even think about? Even if he's not directly talking to him, just like you said, just kind of sitting in the background, taking notes.
And then just like you were saying, like coming up. Like you don't know whose AAU team he played for. Like he might know these. He might be a star in the league, but that don't say he don't know Chauncey. Like I might have been on your AAU team back in the day, or went to one of your camps or something.
Yeah.
So like he could know more people than we think he knows, or be around those associated with those people. So yeah, we just never know. And then see, that would be the thing for me. Like let's say you one of the people in the league or whatever that may have dibbled and dabbled, but your name ain't came up yet.
Yeah.
You how you feeling?
Sweat.
Bullets.
I'm tight. Chest cavity is tight.
Yo.
I'm like, bro, at any moment this shit can get spooky.
Yeah. Knock.
Yeah,
Hey.
for sure.
Hey, and it's gonna start off too. Hey, we just want to ask you some questions, but they already know.
Yeah.
They sizing you up for 3 months from now.
Yeah.
We just want to ask you some questions.
They asking
Everything
you-
okay, officer? Yeah.
Exactly.
Everything good?
And the questions they asking you, they already got the answers because somebody had already told them.
Yeah.
Right.
So now they when you on the offensive and you already know the defensive moves,
Yeah, it's ugly.
yikes.
It's ugly.
Hey, to go back to like you saying, like how deep it goes and how far, or maybe how long ago. I remember Carmelo Anthony having an interview talking about when he got suspended before. And he got a longer suspension than the other people involved in whatever the incident was. So he went to talk to David Stern. This is when David Stern was the commissioner. And David Stern was
He
like,
used to bust in his office too.
and
That's crazy.
he was like, yo, he was like, I know what you're doing. I know who you around. Talking about just his people that he hang around, that he grew up
This
with.
is Stern talking to Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, I know who you around and everything like that. Like, I got eyes on you. I know when you wake up. I know when you go to sleep. I know what you ate. Like,
Because you got to think about the league, man. They got so many resources.
he was like, I know the people you around and what they do.
Yeah.
He said, tell them to stop,
Yeah.
or you gonna have to stop being around them.
Yeah.
And then Carmelo was like, dang, he said that's when I knew that the NBA was a part of the feds. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been watching people, they've been watching the players like that. So
Hey.
Yikes.
Yeah, you just gotta watch yourself, and then it's like you said, like you don't know what the next man situation is. Like we can all be kicking it right here, but when we leave, you might have to go meet up with that person and get them information on what he's doing.
yeah.
I'm unknowing. You my dog. Like
Right.
I'm like, yeah, we cool, but
And that's a different type of pressure too.
Yeah.
To keep it cool to where
Lord.
Yeah, that's tough.
because all it takes is just one movement that you don't normally do around your people.
Right.
Yeah.
And you like, hold on.
And now your antennas is up. Yeah.
Now they get to asking you questions. You over here fumbling the answer.
Yeah.
A simple question too.
Yeah.
Right.
You said you was about to do what? Five Guys.
Yeah.
Nigga, there's no Five Guys around here, bro. Like, what? Lie again.
Weirdo ass.
Yeah,
Nah, for real.
But but when I think of like the players that are involved, right? You know, there's some players that have sizable contracts.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out like what's the gain. Is the gain you think for them, or is the gain you think for their homies? Like, what? Because why would you? You know what I mean?
I think we had talked about it before, and that's kind of what I was saying. Because like Terry Rozier, I think they say he get like $325 a game or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, per game.
Yeah.
But I think he was making like 26 for the year, or maybe he had a $26 million contract.
Yeah.
Right. But like they said, like the one game when he faked the injury, he made like 200,000
Yeah.
off the bets or whatever he did.
Oh, okay.
It's like you was making more than that anyway.
Like
Now that I'm thinking about it though, 200,000 tax free is different than 325 before taxes.
It is. That's true.
yeah.
So,
But you, to what we saying though, you're risking the rest of that 20 whatever million.
Is the risk worth the reward?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
well, if you've been doing it for a few seasons, I don't. You know what I mean? In the moment, I can see why I was like, oh shit, like we got this. It's a well-oiled machine.
And you didn't start. You started
Rinse
small.
and repeat.
Yeah,
You know, you learned how to. You seen if it worked. You
know,
know,
I do this one time. And
yeah.
just,
And then it just become. And then gambling is addictive.
It is.
Like it is because just even on like some, let's just say Prize Picks or
man,
whatever, like it's addictive, man. Even when you losing, it still got you because there's something in your head is like the next one I can hit. The next one,
hey,
I got it.
And you got to think too, and they were saying that was a report that went out too. They were saying like the amount of parlays that was missing by one leg.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And they were trying to connect the dots there.
Yeah.
Because what I will say, I don't know if y'all been playing the last couple nights since this news broke, but it's been free chicken. Like, hey, Anthony Edwards is getting them 25 points.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Wemby is grabbing them 12, 13 rebounds to go with 35 points. Like, whatever you play.
And 12 blocks.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
You could play the Red Demon for real.
It really hit.
Yeah.
Damn, let me log back in and shit.
What I think about too is like as a player, let's say you a current player, like I'm not saying like that, you know, the temptation of I think temptation might be the wrong word, but like let's say you a player, you in the locker room, y'all about to go play the game, like just open your phone and look at Prize Pick to see what your line is. Like you ignore it or is it subconsciously in the back of your head like, damn, they got me for 25, like that's my mark, like let me hit 25 regardless of if you know if anybody betting or anything, like how does that impact the player, like just being able to see, like
I'll let Bruce go, but
right
I have a side to look at. I have a side to argue.
I think that I would think unless you're like directly involved in it, you probably wouldn't look at that too much or put too much weight into it. Just judging by like how a lot of players kind of talk about it, where they just be like, hey, who told you to put your money on me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I think majority of the players are trying to win. But if you're one of those players that was doing that, yeah, you for sure. Because like they've been saying, like all the players come to the locker room and look at their phones during halftime,
and that's what I'm saying.
And hop on social media and all that. So, yeah.
Now that I don't think they should do. But what I was gonna say before that was, I think if players are looking at it, they're looking at it from the standpoint of, let me see where they got me at on some like and how they view me,
and that's what I'm saying.
But not on some because I'm trying to manipulate the system. I'm looking at it like, damn, you think I'm only going to get 25 tonight?
I mean, that's really where my question was.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
How does that impact your
I feel
game?
like if you're a star player, I don't really think you would be doing that too much. But if you're maybe a role player, maybe.
Because I'm just thinking like, all right,
I agree with that.
On some innocent shit, like I'm in the locker room and I'm like, oh shit, they got me for 20. Fuck this shit. I'm about to try to go. You know what I mean?
Or use it as motivation.
Yeah.
Or just as a benchmark, like say I'm in my contract year.
Exactly.
And like you're gonna go into the front office and be like, yo, they had me for 17.5 majority of the season. Like I averaged 23.
I'm exceeding the expectations.
Yeah.
I'm exceeding the expectation in my head. Like I'm not thinking about no gambling shit or none of that. It's just like just having access to all of these gambling platforms, like you know they got them on their phone because they probably do it for other sports or whatever. You know what I mean? So like I can't put it past a player from just looking, opening their app and be like, oh damn, they got me for 25 and 5 tonight. You know what I mean? But does that, you know what I mean? So like, I just wonder how that is because there's just so much access to like that type of shit.
And I'm not trying to shoot at KD, but you also got him who might look at him like, you know what? I'm gonna go out and get 23 on purpose because I can.
And then log into the burner account and flame you niggas.
You stupid ass degenerates. Nobody told you to put your life savings on the 25 and a half. I haven't even averaged 25 and a half in 3 seasons.
We're like, damn, they got him.
That's not factual.
This nigga scored 23 in the second quarter and passed for the second half.
You're right. Yeah. And I only say KD because like, yo, you never passed the ball. Pass the ball.
Like they just passing that bitch to each
now
other.
That
like,
you
nigga,
say that, it's been a few games.
Oh no, KD be selling.
I'm not even talking about KD.
Oh, who? Oh shit,
your boy.
I
ain't gonna say it.
You think Bron got some skin in the game?
I don't think so, but it's been bro, we was here one time when I needed him to hit one more three.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you shoot threes, you shoot 33s.
But he took
it was a close game.
He took the attempts though.
No, he did not. He stopped shooting them.
I'm talking about
that night. In particular, when he was one away.
It was towards the end of the game. I remember it was a close one too.
Bro, he didn't shoot a three the whole fourth quarter. When has Bron ever?
Yeah.
I think he hit 3 quick that day
Yeah,
too. Like he hit him quick. I think his
Yeah.
line was at like 3.5 or
Yeah.
2.5. And he was
just
at
needed one more.
I
He said,
I
yeah,
just
I'm
needed
cool.
you for 4. That's it.
Yeah.
Nah, man, my boy Bron ain't in that
Hey,
shit, bro.
that was my one.
I ain't gonna let
he
you
messed
do,
up my whole
Not my
parlay,
king.
bro.
Yeah.
Not my king. let me stop. Let me stop. Nah, that's funny though. Sheesh.
Hey, bro. Yeah.
They should have hit up Shohei Ohtani boy, the manager.
Yeah.
They should have. Hey, you should have been giving out classes. Write a book.
Hey, listen.
Dealing
man.
with the bookie.
Them Asians different. They probably was like, yo, this is art.
He probably in prison right now,
Bro.
getting this shit off.
But he probably, I guarantee you, he all right.
He's,
Yeah, he
no,
got
he's
it.
Yeah,
the
aight.
bookie in this situation.
Yeah, for sure.
They was probably like, look, hey, it was all on you. You take this. You know what I mean? And
Oh yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, they set some money to the side for him.
Yeah. Because, like, Shohei too big.
Yeah.
Too big.
And Shohei, and this is I'm freestyling, but Shohei definitely knew. But I think Shohei was on some. Hey, if you get caught,
Yeah.
I'm pleading the fifth,
Yeah.
and you have to. You're on your own.
Gotta eat that.
I don't say my name. Don't say, but Shohei, me and Shohei, we did. No, don't say none of that.
What's
shit.
his contract?
700
Well,
something, right?
about 700 mil.
Hey,
But
yeah.
the way they paying him out though is he's not gonna get that shit until he did it the right way. He's only getting like I think 5 or 6 mil
Yeah,
a
I
year,
remember that, yeah.
but he's gonna get a lot of that
Yeah,
on the
on
back
the
end of
back
his
half,
contract.
yeah.
Yeah, he did it smart. Like I want to say because what was it, like 13, 14
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
but if
like
you-
for the first 7,
Yeah.
it's just
If you say my name though, we don't get nothing on the back end. So
and
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna take the 5 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, hey, brother, go do that time,
Yeah.
brother.
by the time you
Hey.
get out, I'll be making about 20 a year.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Real-
in,
real
you know he's in
ignorant,
the,
real-
you know he's in Philly prison. Philly prison.
I ain't know
Oh, they
that.
put him in there with.
I thought they sent him back.
They put him with the thugs.
But it got to be a minimum security joint, though, right? For white collar shit like that.
I mean, I think he's fine, but I was just surprised that he was in Philly.
Oh yeah, what you thought they were sending him?
Either back home or somewhere.
Oh,
in
nah.
the,
Hey, but what if he American though?
damn.
Got him.
You know what I mean? This nigga said back home.
Shit.
This nigga like I ain't never been over here.
That might be a
Like
punishment.
home, Oakland. Like, that's just like nah.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say some ignorant shit though too, but I do want to ask this question because I don't know. Can Shohei speak English?
Broken.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
you
actually, he's
never
gotten a
know.
lot better too. He's
Okay.
been working with an interpreter, or not not translator, interpreter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Same
been working with somebody. He did a press conference going in before, because I mean we're in the World Series now.
Yeah.
But before the season that started, when he was doing like his press tour and stuff, because he had just signed with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
He was like the broken English, but it was good though. I
Yeah,
understood
I be
it.
thinking like you know when you as big of a star as he is, like
Yeah.
it seemed like
You got to learn it at that point.
something at least something.
Think of how Greek Freak was when he first came
Yeah.
through.
He said, "Damn, y'all got some words on this motherfucker."
The country Greece.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, slow down.
Yeah.
yeah. Now
Take
you
your
saying
time.
nigga and shit.
Yeah.
yeah.